Welcome to the final chapter. You made it. It's crazy. I'm so glad that you took this journey with me. But let's talk about chapter 8, which is life and death is in the power of your song. Now, Proverbs 18 and 21 says life and death is in the power of your tongue. Now, people often translate that scripture to mean that you should be careful with what you allow to come out of your mouth because you can either kill a thing or give it life. But when we discuss this chapter, what we're going to talk about is how in worship, you have the power to either speak life or to speak death. Be careful with your authority as a king and priest, as a worship leader, as a worship pastor, as worshipers, because you have the ability to speak life to a thing, meaning there may be someone in the congregation whose spirit, they're dead on the inside. They feel like giving up. They're depressed. They want to throw in the towel. You have the ability to speak life into the lives of that congregation and to say, you shall live and not die and declare the works of the Lord. But you also have the authority to speak death. What does that mean? You can say devil, you can say principality, every demonic spirit, every generational curse. It is time for you to come down. Your time is up. It is your expiration date. You must now die. We're going to uproot that spirit. We're going to uproot that generational curse, that poverty mindset, that addiction, whatever it is that you are sensing in the atmosphere. You can speak death to that thing through your power, through your authority, and decree and declare that it would come down, that it would go to the feet of Jesus, that we would not suffer a witch to live, that it must die, and that everything that is of God must live. All right, guys. So we're getting ready to do our last activity for this workbook. So at the end of the book, you're going to see this grid. And on one side, you're going to list the things that you want to tear down. On the other side, you're going to list the things that you want to speak life to. So in the area of tear down, you may say, I want to tear down addiction. You may say, I want to tear down disappointment and fear. But then on this side, you're going to say, I want to speak life to my dreams. I want to speak life to my marriage. I want to speak life to my relationships, my friendships. I want to speak life to my gifting and my calling. And then what you're going to do is you're going to begin to pray in those areas, worship over those areas, and allow God to minister to you and turn that thing around. And what I want you to do is to look back in a month or so and look back at this list. Look back at this list and see if God has truly done a work in the areas that you trusted Him in.